Good morning, it's Lisa with Lisa Heal Yourself, and today we are going to release physical tension in our neck, in our nervous system, and we're going to do a meditative practice along with that so that we can not only release the physical pain in our neck, the physical tension that we're carrying, but also the mental and the emotional and the spiritual. So this is a practice that I think that every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day, depending on how chronically ill you are or what symptoms you have, releasing our physical tension, releasing our mental tension and our emotional tension as often as we can. My name's Lisa, and I help people heal themselves from chronic conditions and teach them how to become their own healers so that they can heal themselves. So if this is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe below. Okay, let's get into it. I want you to brew a tea. What you're gonna do is you're gonna start with your tea, your favorite tea. This happens to be licorice. I've already drank a ginger today. It can be any kind of tea you want. It needs to be hot and it needs to be caffeine free. Sit on your yoga mat. You're gonna get your tea of steam, put your face into it, and you're gonna do deep breathing, really letting the steam of the water and the tea start to relax your nervous system, your central nervous system, and all the muscle tension. Sometimes I like to breathe in, when I'm holding my breath, still like put my face over top of it, letting the steam go over. And then you just sort of slowly pull it away when you exhale. So inhale, hold, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can do that for a couple of minutes. Once you've done your breathing, a lot of times we're holding tension in our neck muscles here, okay? These are very interesting spots here, especially since we're always looking down at our phones, down at our computers, right? Looking down like this. We have our head kind of in a tilted position like this all the time. Puts a lot of strain on the back of the occipital muscles here, on the back of the neck muscles, the front of the neck, and the back of the neck here, in both places. And it's really imperative that we ease the tension out of these spots or it goes to the whole body, right? Tension often starts in the neck and then it goes to the eyes, goes to the back, it goes down. So a lot of times just our posture, looking down, looking at a bright screen, right, will cause this tension in our neck. It's imperative that we get tension out of our physical body and our neck, and also stop repressing and suppressing our feelings in our emotional world. Let the emotions rise. And we can do this together because it is a mind-body thing. So I'm just gonna sit sideways so that you can see what I'm doing with my neck. So you're going to sit and you're gonna just look forward, and you're first gonna start by dropping your head to your chest. Okay, and then just back up. You're going to drop it again. And you're going to look back up. You're going to do that several times, just loosening. And then we're going to go side to side. So we're going to this side, ear to the shoulder, back up, and ear to this shoulder, and back up. Ear to this shoulder, and ear to this shoulder. Again, we're going to do all 4. Now the key is to go nice and slow with these. And we're just limbering up. Easing our way. Breathing. Now we're going to take your hand, the palm of your hand here we're going to use on the back side of your head right here. And we're going to attempt to stretch these muscles. Okay, these muscles right here. So you're gonna pull this chin to this knee here. Okay, we're going this way. When we do the other side, we're going this way, right? This chin to this knee. So I'm gonna start by just putting my head over my hand. I'm at neutral, and I'm going to look down towards this knee, and I'm going to stretch. Okay, I'm gonna take this other hand, put it under my butt to hold myself in place, and now I'm gonna stretch. You should be able to really feel it along here as we pull. We can go sort of straight down, we can go sort of a little bit sideways, and a little bit in between in the middle, okay? We're gonna take our other hand, put it under our butt, grab the back of this part of the head, and again forward. You can kind of figure out, do you wanna look a little more down, a little more to the side? Okay, we're gonna try that again, but this time you're gonna take these two fingers, and as you have the palm of your hand here, and you're stretching this side of your neck, I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna just get in front of it so you can see, right like this. You're gonna take these two fingers and you're going to almost stretch along here. So right in the back of your head here with your occipital muscles, you're gonna do little tapping, pushing, rubbing out, and you can all the way down and up like this. So when I'm going this way, I'm gonna take my hand, put it under my butt here, pull forward. Now here's the key. I'm going to kind of tap this here, right on my occipital muscle. I'm gonna rub here. I'm holding right at my head, my palm, and I'm using my fingers. I'm really feeling that. Then I go to the other side. Same thing, arm under, right over here, palm right on my head. I'm going forward. And I'm feeling all the tension. And I'm sort of working it, working the muscles. I'm tapping on the occipital. I'm really feeling where it needs to, okay? So now I'm gonna go straight down, hands on the back, and just feeling in here as I'm going down. These muscles here, right there. We're just kind of really gonna work at them. And as I'm doing the stretch, I'm just gonna feel them. Okay, now we're gonna go to the sides. Very important here. We're gonna go, like our head was going to the side here, our ear. We're gonna go to the side with one hand, kind of on the top of my head here now. We're gonna take the other hand. We're just gonna feel these muscles here towards the front and down the side. We're gonna go to the other side. Take your hand right, place it on top of your head, sort of hold it over. You're gonna take the other hand and feel these muscles here. Feel the strain. When you put your head back, you're gonna take your fingers right up into the creases. You're gonna feel it all the way down. And now, this is an important one. When your head's back, we're going to do the front of our neck here, and then actually over, we're gonna take our palm and we're gonna massage right on top of like our Adam's apple here, right? All of this, okay? So we are going to really, really work here, this gland with the palm, okay? We're not gonna hurt it because the windpipe is sensitive and you can overdo it, but that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so you're gonna tip your head back and you're gonna do sort of some rubbing here. And when you're ready, you're gonna take your palm and go down, right down. Now you're gonna stop on your Adam's apple this time, and you're gonna do little rubs. We're doing circular motion on that. You should feel this weird sensation, it's just sort of like a weird pressure. Okay, and again down, taking the hands behind the head. We're going this way. We're gonna rub as we're doing it on the occipital muscles. Rub on the occipital muscles on the other side, right all along the neck. Okay, and now we're going to do circles. Nice and slow. Going slow is the key. And then the other way. Okay, now we're going to take the shoulders here because a lot of muscles comes from this section here in your shoulders, right in between here, okay? So we're going to take our hands and we're going to just put them over top, sort of cup your fingers, and you're going to dig in behind your shoulders here. And you're just going to rest hard, almost on top hard, push down. Now do one side, push down, push down. Pushing this side down, pushing this side down. Circles, you want to do shoulder circles. And the other way. Good. We're going to take our arms up, to the side, back, stretch them back. Okay, interlock them behind your back and sort of push your chest out as you push down. You can feel that in your shoulder blades on your back. You can twist a little bit to really get those muscles in there. You can go down and up and down and up. And sometimes you can feel it in your head. You can feel it going up and down your spine. We're going to go into a position where we lean forward and get the top of our head with pressure. Okay? Once we do this, we're just going to roll it. We're going to push forward even more and continue to roll out the back of our neck muscles. There you go. It's a nice big stretch. Sort of can go this way and this way. Okay, and for those of you who have an exercise ball of sorts or a tennis ball, we're going to use it back behind our neck on this side and on this side, on those two muscles there. You're going to lay down, find the ball, place it over top of the one side of your neck, right there. And you can feel it, and you're just going to roll into that feeling. What feeling or emotion is underneath this pain? What's emotionally bothering me right now? What's stressing me out? What feelings am I pushing down because I don't have time to deal with? What's too much on my plate? Switch to the other side. What to-do list items are too much for me? What feels overwhelming? And you can really feel those muscles at the back. You really want to move your head around until you feel them, till you get on a spot that's really hitting it. Just lay back. There's no rush. Feel the tension. You can stay here as long as you want. Feeling the muscles, feeling that tension, and allowing it to melt away. Whatever feels good. You can do it for as long as you want. There's no rush. Am I willing to let this feeling go? Am I willing to let this tension go? Am I willing to let this emotion go? Am I willing to allow the stories underneath these emotions to go? Am I willing to become aware? That I'm creating tension in my body. And it's coming from my mind. Am I willing to become aware? Am I willing to become aware that the tension in my body is coming from the tension in my mind, whether it's stress on my plate, whether it's my to-do list, whether it's the amount of work I have to do, whether it's my relationships, whether it's the things I'm hiding, pushing down, things I want to say but can't, the things I wish I could do but don't, my real feelings trapped inside. Am I willing to release those? Am I willing to stop doing the things that are giving me tension in my body? Whether it's physical, mental, or emotional. Am I willing to love myself unconditionally? To let go? To be there? To feel this tight sensation? To allow the sensations to come? To not try to push them away? You can take the ball and you can roll it manually. Roll it down your neck. Roll it in the front, in the hard to reach places. In the crack between your jawline and your front. A lot of tension there that we have a hard time releasing. And again on this side. Finding the spots, melting the muscles, slowly, carefully. Roll up on your jaw if you want. Open your mouth slightly. In between that cheek muscle. Up the side. You can press it on your forehead if you want. In between your eyes. Cross your eyebrow. If an emotion comes up, we let it go. If a feeling comes up, we let it go. If the pain sensation comes up, we let it go. We're letting go of what comes up as we go through this. And so you just want to take some deep breaths as you go into this. Am I willing to let go of the tension? The physical, the emotional, the mental tension in my body, in my mind, in my unconscious. Am I willing to allow it to dissolve, to ebb and flow? Am I willing to be with the sensation now? To love this uncomfortable sensation? To stop fighting? To stop trying to change it? To stop trying to fix it? To just allow it to be just as it is, and allow myself to release mentally, physically, emotionally, release what's stuck. To stop doing the activities that are causing it. To stop having the conversations that are adding to it. To stop circling the thoughts that are keeping it alive in my mind. Am I willing to let go of all those now? And breathe. Am I willing to love myself, even with this pain, even with these sensations, even with these tensions and stresses? Am I willing to let myself off the hook? To love myself, to be with myself, to never abandon myself, to stay with myself unconditionally in each moment. And breathe. And breathe in. And breathe out all the tension. Allow it to melt away. That's right. Just roll your head around. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Am I willing to let go of the tension in my mind? The tension in my emotions, in my heart? Am I willing to allow up the angers, the frustrations that I've been holding in? The guilt, the shame, the grief, the sadness, the loneliness? Am I willing to let up the fear? I don't have to hold it anymore. Imagine yourself holding it like a balloon and releasing it into the air, just letting it float away. Am I willing to release the physical sensations? To just be with them, to love them. Am I willing to be with myself, to see myself, the vulnerable parts, the parts that are tired, the parts that are stressed, the parts that are holding all this tension? Take a breath. when you're ready, sit quietly, go to a place that's happy, maybe lay down on the couch for a minute, drink your tea, think of something happy, do something positive for yourself, kind and loving, and allow yourself to release tension. If you've been holding a phone in your hand or working at a computer, don't go back to that. If you've been running around like crazy with a to-do list a mile long, set it down, let it go. If you've been fighting or feeling grief or loss or anger or frustration, you're trying to hold in, feel it, be with it. If you want to do more neck exercises, do them. If you want to roll on the ball a while longer, do that. Do whatever comforts you and makes you feel good in this moment. Finish your tea, finish your breathing, and then slowly, with a different mindset, stand up, smile, and move on with your day in a new, tension-free way. So I hope this video has been helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.